what you wanna call it. I'm an underground-aholic. Call it what you wanna call it. I'm an underground-aholic. Call it what you wanna call it. I'm an underground-aholic.
It's Sunday. You know what that means. Another episode of UndergroundAholics coming to you live from the garage. Aaron's somewhere in the Amazon, apparently.
Yeah, live from a river in the Amazon. That's where I am today.
Damn. Those places you go to are always very well decorated, Aaron. I gotta say that. Hey, we got a dope fucking show coming up. We always like to talk about how we are trying to spread to all corners of the underground. We're trying to shed light on all corners of the underground. We got our first, well, not our first, but we got our second Canadian artist on the show today. He absolutely murders shit. You're going to want to go check out his music as soon as you hear it. You're going to want to replay his music. The dude's been making a lot of noise in the Canadian scene. He's up in Edmonton, Alberta. Let's bring him in. Poltergeist OD.
What up?
What up, brother? How goes it?
Good to see you, man. It's been a long time.
Yeah, it has, man. It has. But for the uninitiated, for people who don't know, you've been out and doing your thing for several years. I've been aware of you for probably, I don't know, I got to think like four or 5 years. I think I've been aware of you, something like that. At least. You're in Alberta, which is, for non-Americans, that's a province, and a province is kind of like a state, but it's a bit bigger. And you're just 4 hours south of me, 4 hours south of the Moose Knuckle down in Edmonton, there, man. And you've been carving out your own kind of sound within the underground, I do dare say. Could you just run it down for us for a moment, like the type of music you make, what inspires you, what got you going, that kind of thing?
So I go by Poltergeist OD. OD stands for Obscene Division, which is a group that I started rapping in. I grew up as like a metalhead, like grindcore and shit like that. So like I didn't get into rap until I met these guys. We started rapping in their garage, and it was just like a casual thing. And I just fell in love with writing hip hop, man. I don't know, something about it just fucking clicks with me, and I really love doing it. So I started, diving into more of like the horror movie realm, because like I'm a huge horror fan, been my whole life. I'm a big collector. I've thousands of horror movies on Blu-ray, DVD, all that. And so like just incorporating those two into two things that I really love doing is so comfortable for me. I feel like this is my calling, right? Like this is my thing. And I rap from the perspective of horror movie villains. So like, to like give you a quick rundown, it would be like, what if Chucky was a battle rapper? Like, what if Michael Myers was going to hit you with some bars, like what would they say? And that's kind of just where I started.
Hell yeah. I fucking love it. And usually when you release singles, they're accompanied by like lyric videos that fit the motif of whatever the song is as well. I mean, if you're a fan of Halloween, like 360, all the way around the fucking year, this is the guy for you to be checking out, honestly. You murder shit all the time, man, and you're constantly releasing stuff all the time. Not to mention, if you just follow along your social media, you're always having shit up there that's like entertaining as fuck. You're an entertainer through and through, man. But yeah. So you said you started with like metal more so, and so were you doing vocals with that stuff, or were you doing more like band shit?
No, I grew up playing guitar, so like, I played like technical deathcore on guitar and stuff like that. Stuff like, Born of Osiris, Veil of Maya, Beneath the Massacre, stuff like that. And I met these guys through our love of new metal, like Korn, Static X, bands like that. We were all into kind of the same shit, and they were already rapping when I met them. Like they were already like kind of taking it seriously. And I don't know, I just followed along, and eventually they started showing me like more underground artists. I really fell in love with like Brother Lynch Hung, G Moski, guys like that. Just like the harder shit that's like kind of close to metal, I feel like horrorcore is like the metal of the rap world.
Absolutely.
So it was an easy transition for me.
Dude, that's dope. Yeah. fucking I've seen both of those people perform live, and like they got
We
awesome
both performed with Gmo on the
That's
Twisted
right.
tour on
Generation
what was it?
Nightmare. Yeah, Generation.
Yeah.
That was sick as fuck.
That's where we met.
The Starlight Room. That's right. Yeah, that what a great fucking night that was. What a huge crowd that was.
Yeah, Al Azul killed it.
I damn near say everybody fucking killed it that night. I think Psycho Ward kids were on there too, right?
Yeah.
Dude, that night was insane night. I did that whole leg of the Canadian tour, and that night was bar none like the fucking best night out of the whole that
even with the slanted floor and the back pain.
Yeah. Well, I was so hammered by the end of the night. I think who the fuck showed up there? God damn it! Who the fuck was it that showed up there? God damn it! I'm stoned right now, so I'm losing it a bit. But Doom Squad fucking showed up there in full effect. And they were on like a list for like free drinks and shit that night. So
they got a lot of pull in this city, man.
Yeah. They showed up. They showed up and they like stayed around for like I think basically my set, and then they jetted after my set actually. but
that's a compliment.
Yeah, right. That was a compliment.
Yo, shout out Doom Squad. Shout out Kripal, Trips, Nine Lives.
Trips came up
Sonic.
on stage. Yeah, then I got really fucked up that night, so I'm like trying to pull from like hazy memory right now. But yeah, Trips came up on stage and performed with me, and then and he showed up just on time too, man. Like the song started playing, and he just casually walked up on stage and started doing his thing. Those guys killed.
That sounds like Trips.
Yeah, he might be one of the ones that we have to bring on the show as well. But yeah, man, just coming from that. But I remember seeing you and you fucking shining, and the crowd was so into everybody that night, man. And I think everybody that I talked to that night has become a staple and a friend of mine as well, which is like something that just happens in this fucking scene that, I mean, it's dope as fuck.
That's something that used to happen a lot, but just lately everybody's like on each other's throats.
Oh, really? I guess I deal with that less because I go fucking sneak away to like the fucking States and shit. Yeah, the underground scene, like in the States, very much seems like it's in like a new renaissance right now, where they're like all trying to lift each other up. So hopefully we can take a page out of their book and start doing that shit. That's why I got you on here today, man. Is like bring this shit to the masses, because there's all this dope music that exists within the scenes that like in the underground scenes that like only certain people know about. But if you dip into all the little puddles of underground that exist throughout like North America, all over the fucking world, there's like all this dope shit that you can just like check out, Canada included. Maybe just to give people an idea of what the hell we're talking about, maybe let's just kick it to the first fucking song so they get exactly an idea of what we're talking about.
It's a great idea.
What we got coming up
So
first, Aaron?
the first song that we have is Leatherface.
Hell yeah. You want to let us know about this song a bit, or do you want to talk about it after?
This song was actually voted for by my fans. I had 3 songs recorded, and I posted it up. I think it was Leatherface, The Frightener, and Killer Clowns from Outer Space. And I was like, which one do you guys want to hear first? Because like I can't drop them all at once. And they all voted, almost all of them voted for Leatherface. Everybody is a huge Texas Chainsaw Massacre fan in my fan base.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. We fuck with that shit too. All right, let's throw it to the song. Hell yeah.
Leatherface, you phantom! Look what you did to my Sonny Bono wig do! Oh, God damn, I can't believe it!
A real gunner for a Texas Chainsaw. Big fan of Nick Cage, bitch, I'll rip your face off. Bash you with a hammer till the flesh just hangs off. It'll be a massacre, killing in the name of running through the forest like a madman, looking like my last meal, smelling like a trash can. Oh damn, I'll put you to sleep in the sand, man. Feel the chains burning through your flesh like a bad tan. Get your hands up, move your feet. The Saw's family, and I think it's time you two should meet. Bold maneuver trooper, running from the bone remover, headed off so soon. Let me direct you like Toby Hooper. Special case with the leather face, set the place. How much more meat could a motherfucker generate? Break your legs till they separate, make you pray for a better place. Scaring the shit out of them or leave them with a better taste. Raise them hell like I'm Satan, shake 'em. We don't skip a generation. Enter into my slaughterhouse and I roll upon you like Franklin. Ha! Tired of taking orders, I don't want, I'm aiming slaughter. I think Grandpa would be proud of me. I changed the face of horror. That shit do is that shit does, screaming through our blackened lungs. Listen how the madness hums. I'm just trying to catch a bug. I thought I told you the only fam is the saw, left hand of the law. I'm just a fan of the mad and macabre. Catching bodies like a panda mob. Deck my halls with the faintest sobs. Dog will hunt and you won't be left with a grave to rob. Should've never walked into a cannibal's home. Your friend's gone, but you can watch me chew them down to the bone. Ugh, vicious bastard cooking with the master's book. I guess it's kinda ironic that it didn't have a hook. But I know you didn't just come here to hang around. Got half a mind to take her down. She just looks so good gagged and bound. And I gotta get the meat in. God, you must be freezing. We eating whatever we don't, I'll leave it swinging from the ceiling. While Dennis Hopper hopping through the house just like a kangaroo. Hollering like a baby do. Fuck, he almost made it too. Oh well, bonus body, you know there's gotta be a casualty. It all just comes so naturally. Guess it runs in the family. Run on blood like Pumpkinhead. Still no use in pumping lead. You ain't never gonna get away, cause my fucking leg! God damn it!
Dude, that's why I brought you the fuck on here, man. That's fucking bars for anybody who's.
I haven't heard that song in a while. It's a fucking. I'm proud of that one.
That was dope.
Yeah, man.
The bop.
I mean, the fucking there wasn't a hook in there, right? That was all just fucking bars, right?
Yeah, like I referenced that because he hangs them up on meat hooks. So I say in the song, it's kind of ironic that it didn't have a hook.
yeah, man. Fucking, that's part of it. Yeah, we'll be adding it also to our playlist too that we have going on in the UndergroundAholics. But we this is why we bring people on, and we're going to all fucking corners of the underground. So if you know of anybody dope, hit us up in the email and send us suggestions. But Poltergeist been fucking killing shit and been killing it for years, and definitely he's got a following up here. But I want to bring attention to this shit to all different corners of the underground. I mean, the music speaks for itself. Oh, dude, really though, there's so many people that'll probably hear this and just want to even collaborate with you because it's dope.
Always
shit.
Down to work.
Hell yeah, that's what we like
I'll
to hear.
tell you, there has definitely been a lot of collaborations that have stemmed from this show, and people being like, "Oh shit, I fuck with this guy." So that's a part of why me and Noise came together to start all of this, was because I had never heard of you before. Noise was like, "Hey, yo, you should check this dude out. He's up here and we should get him on the show." And that's a big part of what we're doing. We want to get people from over in Europe and all over the place. We want to get people from everywhere so that people realize that it's not just the centralized music that you hear right here in the States, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's dope music everywhere, all over the world. You go to any town, guarantee you'll find a great musician who's just playing a bar.
Yeah, but I mean, there's people who have the dedication and who are living this shit, and I consider you one of them because I see you doing it on such a regular basis, and with such fucking vigorous and fucking moxie that it's hard not to fucking pay attention. You know what I mean? And people, especially coming up in the underground, should really pay attention to you because it's hard to make a name for yourself in the Canadian scene. It's really hard to be heard outside of your local scene, and you're definitely accomplishing that. Do you have any advice for people who are coming up in the Canadian scene who want to get seen more?
Social media, grind like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I study the algorithm. I look up. There's a couple guys that I pay attention to on YouTube who give like classes on like how to grind better, how to like capitalize your posts and stuff like that. But I message a lot of people. Like, I'll just like find somebody who's into horror movies or like something I've rapped about, and just be like, "Hey, man, like, I hate to spam people because like I get spam lots and it's fucking annoying, but like, I mean." Just hit somebody up, and you never know, man, like who's a nice person who's just willing to look for new art, and just be like, hey, I noticed you're like a huge Pumpkinhead fan. I just wrote a song about Pumpkinhead. If you want to check it out, here it is. If not, then that's all good. You get a lot of fuck offs, but I've met a lot of people just by doing that.
Hell yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure that before we met, I was aware of your music too, though, and I think part of that is because of, well, first of all, you're lyrical fucking pro out. You're lyrically fucking dope as fuck, but also
Thanks,
coming
man.
from the niche that you do. You know what I mean? And correct me if I'm wrong, but did you grow up? You didn't really grow up in like the Juggalo aspect of it, did you? Or
I mean, like, kind of, yeah. Like, I wouldn't consider myself a juggalo, but like I fuck with a lot of them. Like, a lot of them are my fans, and like a lot of them are like some of my best friends are hardcore into it. And it's like, I appreciate everything they've done. I appreciate the fact that their fan base is hard as fuck. Like, they are killing it in the marketing aspect. They always have. Like, ever since I first discovered them in like the late 90s, they've already been just like building this empire, and it's like, it's something to marvel at.
Somebody just asked, are they all horror themed songs? Do you have any songs that aren't horror themed?
I do have like a select few songs that aren't horror themed. Like, some of my old stuff when I was like experimenting with my styles aren't like horror themed. But I'm actually working on an album right now called One Trick Pony, where none of them are horror themed. None of them are about movies or anything. Just like songs that I've written over the years that I kind of just like ignored because I've been, hammering out this specific niche for so long.
Yes. So I guess we can say that like you have a few songs that aren't horror, but for the most part, if people are looking into your back catalog, there's a lot of fucking horror there, right? Like,
yeah, like most of it is horror shit. But yeah, I'm working on that. Like, I'm trying to dive a little bit, out of that pool, but it is still going to be mostly horror movies. It's just like, I don't know, it comes easy to me.
Yeah, we're glad about that too. Like, send us the other shit too. But anytime horror stuff happens, man, we want to hear that shit for damn sure.
And also whenever you do drop that other project, One Trick Pony, we also do album releases.
Sweet.
We also,
I'll hit you guys up.
We also have been throwing around the idea. We did it on 420. We did a singles party type thing where we like played different singles that had been released. So we're still contemplating whether we're going to keep doing that. But if we do, whenever you drop any singles or anything, send it over to us.
Dope. Yeah, for sure. I will. 100%.
Are you, do you have anything coming up show wise on the go?
I'm doing Intersect Art and Music Festival in High Prairie, Alberta. Other than that, I do a show called Dis or Daps. It's like a live podcast in Edmonton, Alberta at Collab YEG, where if you've ever seen Kill Tony, it's kind of similar to that, where, okay, so anybody in the audience can put their name in this bucket, and if, like, I'm always on the panel, J Reds, my homie, is always on the panel, also a great artist, check him out. And we have like a special guest, like usually another like well-developed artist in the city or within city limits. We always have them on the panel, and you come up and rap for a minute. If your name gets called, you got 60 seconds over whatever beat we play. We always have a live artist make the beats on the spot. His name is Nicky Dubs.
Damn,
another
that's
amazing
dope.
artist. So he makes the beats live, you rap for a minute, and then we just critique you and tell you like how to grow, or like if you did really well and we have no critiques, then you can win prizes. Like I personally, I do lyric videos for people, so that's something I can do for you. We do like studio time. We've given away like slots on shows, festivals. Like you can really further your career just by coming down, put your name in the bucket, even if you just started.
Dude, I might come down and put my name in the bucket.
Yeah, hell yeah. Come on the panel, man.
I'm
I guarantee
down.
you have tons of advice for young artists, man. Like I've seen you on stage a ton of times, and I see you out there grinding, man. Like you can help some of these kids.
I'm down. Next time in Edmonton, for a stretch, I'll hit you up and we'll get something on the go, man.
It's the first Friday of every month, so if you're ever like there during one of those Fridays, fucking hit me up, man.
No, I'd love to come down, and I'll bring a camera with me too, so that we can get some footage for the show, because
nice
stuff like that needs to exist in these other places too, and like just the inspiration of people seeing that stuff does exist and giving other people ideas of how to execute and make that happen in their little boroughs. Like that's so dope to hear about, man. I definitely will be down for that.
Plus, it helps build a sense of community too, right? Like we went through the pandemic and everything kind of just died down, so we got back into this. We were doing it for about like 6 to 8 months before the pandemic, and then we got shut down. But we started up in a brand new venue. And it's great to just even hit up people. Like I'll see somebody on Instagram or Facebook or wherever, like an Edmonton artist. It doesn't have to be hip hop. Like we've had like spoken poetry. We've had people get up there and scat. And if you get up there with the confidence and you kill it, and even if we have something like, a lot of people don't hold the mic correctly, stuff like that. Like if we can help you in any way, then that's going to help your performance as well.
Oh, that's dope as fuck. And that's every first Friday of the month. That's
every month.
That's sick. Anybody who's in the Alberta area and you're there the first of the month, you should go check that out if you're a musician, for damn sure. That's dope as fuck, man. It sounds like oh, go ahead, Aaron.
That's a really awesome thing that y'all are doing too, because y'all are also giving away stuff like to the people that are busting their ass and really coming out there and trying, and also like the whole building of all the other artists. That's really dope.
Yeah. No. So a big part of this show is we're trying to, for the kids that are coming up, like when we were like 16 and just getting into the music, 14, whatever the fuck, we're trying to specifically provide them information to get them a little bit farther than we got, trying to give them steps up and stuff like that. So is there any advice that you could give those people on trying to create events, trying to create that sense of community?
I mean, part of it, like, it's corny to say, but just do it. Just ask around, talk to people. Like, networking is crucial in any business, like not just the music industry. If you're trying to do something artistic in your city, just go talk to people, go to shows, go to exhibits, and just talk to anyone who will listen, and just be like, hey, I'm trying to do this. Like, do you have any idea how I can get it off the ground? And you never know who you can meet. Like, I met J Reds. He puts me on a ton of shows here in Edmonton. And I just went up to him and rapped one day. I was like, hey, man, you're a rapper? Check this out. I just started. And that was back in high school. And we've been best friends ever since. That's
the most rapper thing ever, man. I got to say.
I don't do that shit anymore. I don't go up to people and just start rapping anymore.
Yeah. Well, I'm even like, when people come up to me and they like look at me and they're like, rap something. It's just like, motherfucker, like, you want.
I'm usually just like, no, man, I just rapped, or I'm gonna go on. You can see me rap later.
Yeah, it's like going up to a comedian and be like, make a joke, funny man,
Like, say something funny, bitch.
Hell yeah.
Well, I mean, that's how I totally just handle all of my meetings of people.
Pretty much, yeah. That's why he's the road manager, not the face manager. If like somebody needs like a talking to with a baseball bat, that's when I send Aaron there,
He's joking, people. He's
joking.
Yeah.
We're not liable for anything we say on here. Everything we say on here is like complete jokes, even if it sounds serious.
I mean, if I do show up with a baseball bat, you know what's up, though.
Yeah, he wants to play some baseball. Just Hey, we've got the ADHD generation on this show, though. We're hitting about that time. We got another song for these people. Let's show them what Poltergeist.
So the next song we have, hang on, I gotta wait for we got Michael next.
What can you tell us about this track, brother?
So Michael was actually the first song that got me into rapping about horror movies. So what happened was somebody who was already a fan of my work with Obscene Division hit me up with he wanted to make like a fan-made documentary about Halloween on its 40th anniversary. It fell through due to legal reasons, but he hit me up and he's like, hey man, what if you made a Michael Myers track? So I hit up my homie Mock Beats in Amsterdam. He sent me a beat that day and it took me like 2 hours. I smoked a joint and I just fucking got right into writing. And yeah, within 2 hours I had the whole song ready. And I was like, okay, this might be something. And then when it fell through, I just released it as a single anyway. And it got a pretty good response. So I was like, okay, well, what else can I do? And I just started diving into it. So Michael would be like, I would owe my current career to this song.
That's sick. So that's something to be said to everybody watching is you can take a fumble, you can take like seemingly a fail, and then you can make a whole fucking career out of that shit if you're fucking dedicated to your craft and if you can see the bits of fucking light through the fucking darkness. That's dope as fuck. I really think that's cool as fuck.
Yeah, and it goes off of what he said earlier. Just do it. Don't take no for an answer. If somebody tells you no, find another way to do it.
Yes.
Unless it's like you can't do anything else.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Unless it's a person who doesn't want anything to do with you sexually, then leave it alone.
Yeah. Yeah. In that case, no means no. All right. Yeah. Anyways, let's go over to this song.
Let's kick it to the song.
Michael Myers, walking quicker than you can cycle tires, bite the pliers, bitch, it's like pulling teeth through my desires. And I'm just trying to find the right suppliers, find a miter and pull her fucking spinal tighter till her life expires. It's a slow burn like I'm like tribal fires. You can feel suspension so tight that you're trying to fight the wires. I got you caught on the web, let's see you survive the spiders. I'll acquire Jamie Lee Curtis and turn the knife inside her. Michael, the new archangel of death etched in a flesh Bible. A new dark ages come pretext of a dead disciple. I'm a threat to survival, primal, homicidal, and I'm on a ride up to the highest title. Call another motherfucking psychiatrist. Cause Loomis still to this day is surprised that I exist. I exist till I'm through with this. Don't think I couldn't do it when I was through with Judas that blew a kiss. No happy ever after, just chapter after chapter after chapter. Massacre, make the Ripper look like an amateur ambassador of the slashers. Michael, 6 years old, straight from Smith Road to Laurie Strode. 15 years to this horror show. Lord knows the boogeyman's back to attack you. Stab you, stack you, hack you, and pull the handle back through. The Haddonfield slash you, this ass to the tracks too. Pull your fucking arms clean off and use them to slap you. Fact, if you see me on the scene during Halloween, just run the other way and tell yourself that it was all a dream. Contravene, like number 3, keep this installment clean. On your knees for the godfather of all obscene. OD, the OG of the slashers. Bastard, I'll capture your granddaughter and bash your face in. Gather your friends down in the basement. I'm tired of chasing these babysitters and case them. Place them in deranged arrangements like Jason. I'm wearing a mask when I deface them. No happy ever after, just chapter after chapter after chapter. Massacre, make the Ripper look like an amateur ambassador of the slashers.
God damn, brother. So like I've talked about this with a lot of other fucking artists in the underground scene and especially the horrorcore scene. And like anybody can do horrorcore and anybody can do like the themes that you're doing, but to do them good and to do them in a way that makes people go like, holy fucking shit.
to not sound corny in the horrorcore genre is like part of the goals. Like that's like one of the main things that I focus on when I'm writing is like, does this sound corny? And if it does, can I lean into it, like in a B movie aspect?
Yeah. Yeah, well, that one definitely was like bars, like large fucking bars, like fucking. There was some dope ass fucking the Archangel fucking line. There was a few that it's just like holy shit. It's like you're kicking in the fucking door. There's a few artists that I'd like to see you do some songs with. Definitely Stray is a dude that I'd like to see you do some shit with. Fucking like
SON.
SON, you would kill shit with. Fucking nasty would be sick for you to do some shit with too. Like you definitely.
Dude, you could literally go back through our catalog of all of our episodes we've done and just go, ooh, I like them, I like them, I like them.
I actually might even do that.
Dude, I'm dead serious. And then message them and tell them Aaron told you to.
I got that in. I got like an auto pass.
I feel like having you on the show is like bringing like a long lost brother into our scene because, dude, you're fucking murdering shit.
Yeah, man.
So I have a question personally, right? So what's the chances of you coming down and doing shows in the States?
What are the chances of somebody paying me to do it?
I mean, there's a Canadian that's like, which way am I pointing? Am I pointing in the right direction? Yeah, there's a Canadian right there that goes down to the States all the fucking time.
Yeah, this is true.
I'm just saying.
I'll introduce you to people who give us money. It's nice.
Yeah, it would be nice because
I'll let you know that it's not like rich people money. It's like survival money, basically.
Hey, but, as long as like if I can get like my travel paid, I'll feed myself, like whatever. Because that's like the main reason, man. Like it's hard to travel, especially when you're like working full time.
Well, so what I do,
like I got festivals and stuff on the go up here, so I have so much going on in my local area. It would be nice to branch out, but it's hard to take the time off work and just like do your own traveling and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I get it, man. I get it. But what we could probably do is once shit gets going, man, if we could like, because it's a flight that kills you originally being Canadian, right? But if we could fly you down to the starting location of where we're touring, and then we grab the vehicles from there and fucking do the convoy across the states and get paid.
Yeah. And I don't mind long drives. I just drove like 14 hours to BC. It's long hours are fine.
You see that comment down there?
Dope Sick Picnic 6. Oh, they want you at the Dope Sick Picnic. Not this year, but the following year.
I'm down for anything. I just want to do this. Like I don't care where it is. It's what I want to do with my life. Like you just kind of know, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. I get that 100%. Since I started doing this music shit, it's like the least depressed I've been. It's the best I felt. Mind you, I still have bad days and shit like that, but doesn't it make it worth it when you're doing something that you fucking actually like,
yeah. It's like when you finally release a song, there's that huge weight on your shoulders because you've been like shitting on yourself for so long. Like, is this good? Are people gonna like this? Like, is this even on par with like shit I've done in the past? And then when you get that good response, it's like, I can't even describe it. There's just something about it that's like, yeah, okay, do it again, but better.
Yeah. It's something both like healing and selfish within this music shit, where it's like selfish to heal yourself, but also if that healing helps other people or that music applies to other people and makes them feel good, that's dope. But like we kind of do it for ourselves first, I think, and then everybody else secondary. But like it's fucking so sick, and something to tap into that like what I'd like to put forward to a lot of people is fucking that anybody can tap into this shit. You just gotta fucking try. Like you said, just fucking do it, you know?
And even if you fail, fuck it, do it. Do it just because you gotta do it. Like I've quit music 1,000 times and I just keep coming back to it because it's just something that it's like a part of me. Like it's just like I'm not whole without it, you know? Like I gotta create, and that's it. I have to do this with my life, otherwise I'm just gonna sink into a depression.
Yeah. Self-murder probably happened.
Look at that comment. Gas Mask said, "We'll get you here and feed you."
That's dope.
I like to eat.
Listen, can we do better than hot dogs though? Like I know you give them to everybody else, but we want some burgers. Like I want to fucking
chili dogs.
Yeah, and not the one where you defecate in between a chick's. Never mind.
Canceled.
Man. Yeah, cancel. Well, good thing we have an 18+ show, and we don't claim
it is 21. It is 21, sir.
21.
Yes.
18 in Canada, though. That's the drinking age up here. So, hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. Well, I know. Besides the songs that you're playing today, can you do a quick rundown of other horror tracks that people can go and find in your catalog as well?
Yeah, like I got songs about Ghostface from Scream, Chucky from Child's Play, the Tall Man from Phantasm, Angela from Sleepaway Camp. What else? The Aliens from Mars Attacks.
Damn,
Gremlins. Like basically, and I take recommendations as well. Like a lot of my fans will just hit me up and like, hey, have you done a song about Terrifier? No, but I'll write it on my list, right? And like now it's gonna happen eventually. It may take a while to get to it, but like I got a song I'm working on writing right now about Pinhead from Hellraiser, just because somebody hit me up and is like, hey, have you done this? And I'm like, oh fuck, no, I haven't yet.
That's sick. Well, they just released the new one on Netflix too, so it coincides a bit, man. That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
That's sick. Well, we're gonna put it like this then. If you'd like him to cover anything, hit him in the comments on this video, and we'll let him know. Like, just leave a comment after the live goes down of any fucking horror. Like,
yeah, I'll check back and I'll write anything down that I haven't already done.
That's dope. And also all of his socials, like all of his ways to get a hold of him, are in the description. So they're all in the description. Y'all can get to all of his stuff from there.
Do you have any merchandise or anything like that the people can get to?
I will soon. I'm like slowly but surely working on my website, and I'm gonna have an entire merch line available. A lot of stuff is going to come with 3D glasses because like I do the movie thing and I wanted to have something that's like movie aspect.
Yeah.
So I do have shirts that are going to be like that old school, like blue and red 3D graphic sick. Where like you have to wear the old school Blockbuster 3D glasses to see it and it like pops off the shirt. So yeah, like it's going to be a lot of interesting, cool, experimental stuff like that I've kind of just always wanted to see in merch.
I'd like to see you, but in like the fucking like gremlin fucking form, like your face, but like turned into like a fucking gremlin. That'd be a dope.
If there's an artist listening and they want to work on that, man, like I'll fucking pay you.
Yeah, I know.
We know a couple.
Yeah, we know like several. Actually,
that sounds awesome.
Legion, if you're watching or if you watch this back, hit this motherfucker up. Man, I actually am getting some art made right now myself. So after the show, if you want, I can send you some links to some dope guys that.
Cool. Yeah.
And they don't charge an arm and a leg unless you don't pay them. Then they absolutely charge an arm and a leg.
Yeah, that's when I might have to show up.
I've had lots of contract work too. So like, I have no trouble like meeting deadlines or like, let's say I have something going on right now where like I can't pay you, like it'll never be more than a week waiting. So
yeah, that's
and I'm not an asshole. I'm easy to talk to. I'm just some fucking guy.
Dude, you're more than some guy for sure, according to your music, man. I really think that that just having a lot more people discover you from down in the States would really just like turn a tide for you, because the music speaks for itself. Plus, you're just a dope fucking artist, man. Like I say, you can even follow Poltergeist's fucking like social media pages. Even just his regular Facebook is usually filled with just like funny commentary on shit and fucking just like always like thoughts that are gonna make you be like laughing your ass off and shit.
And if you like shitty movies, I'll tell you about all of those.
Yeah. And I mean, you're very connected to your scene in the city too, and it's just like we keep getting these people on, and the people that shine and the people that we bring on all have one common thing. They're all not just one thing, you know. They're not just a rapper or just a singer or just, you know, they have their hands in multiple things. And I think there's something to be said about that. If you want to be successful in the underground, it's like, you know, have multiple pots with your fucking hands in them. Yeah, man.
Always gotta hustle, man. Always gotta hustle.
Every day. Like I take about 2 hours every day to just work on social media. And it's like, I don't use social media like most people do. Like, it's a job to me. Like, I'll just go on there and talk to people. Like, I get lots of notifications and lots of conversations going at once, but I will answer everyone. It might take me a day or two, but I will get back to you.
Yeah, and I mean, it's so like, that's a big part of this too, is you do have to be connected to your fan base in this fucking scene.
Without your fans, like, what are you doing? You're just fucking rapping to a wall.
Yeah, and some people do that. Some people go their whole lives and they're like great fucking rapper. They have like the most technical skill on earth, but they're just rapping to that goddamn wall. That's all they're doing. Hell yeah. What was I going to say, though? Oh, okay. So we always plug this, too, especially since we're going to have some new Canadians in on the show this time around. We're having our run to 300 right now. Once we reach 300 subscribers, we're doing 3 different prize packs that are going to be drawn for. If you want to be in the contest, all you have to do is subscribe, and you'll be entered into it. Once we hit 300, we'll be randomly selecting 3 people from the 300 to get those 3 prize packs. And there's going to be 1 prize pack as well that it's got like extra special shit in it, and that's for the person who's gone and commented and interacted and liked all the main shit on the YouTube the most. So
and
be a part of it. Don't just watch.
And I will say this: if you are an artist that has told me that you're going to put stuff into this, y'all need to start sending it to me soon, because we are already over 200. So start getting that stuff in the mail to me.
We'll be sending out messages to all people that have said that shit, though, and we'll be checking on that shit. And also, anything that doesn't make it into these first prize packs, best believe we're going to be doing this for probably 500 as well afterwards, too. So there'll be another chance to get yourself into this as well. And yeah, if you have any ideas also on like events or anything that you think would be a good idea for us to cover or for us to shed light upon, just email, what is it, UndergroundAholics at gmail.com?
No, it's UGA News with a Z.
That's right, UGH News with a Z at gmail.com. There it is right there. Send us all your suggestions. We may or may not check them out. If they're not dope, we're not. Yeah,
and please do not get your feelings hurt. If something that you put in there does not get put on the show, it doesn't necessarily mean it sucks. It might just mean that I didn't look at it.
Yeah, we might just be stoners too. So,
because trust me, there was one point when Holly went in there and she was like, "Oh damn, we haven't checked this in like 2 weeks," and there was a whole bunch of shit. So it happens. We're human.
Yeah, like our friends at Pixar didn't happen to say we're something like professionals. Yeah. But anyways, the you know, we always plug in that subscribe button, that like button, and them comments. But let's get back to the matter at hand. We got another song to kick off, Aaron?
We do. We have a Shudder exclusive.
What can you tell us about this, brother?
All right, so Shudder exclusive is my most recent song. And this took, oh God, I don't want to say it, but like 6 years to write. All I did was like, I went through my collection and like a bunch of movies I like, and I just wrote a huge list in my phone of movies that I wanted to reference over time. And I thought, like, why don't I just jam them all into one song, and try to like make it make sense. So like almost every single sentence is at least 1 to 5 movie references, like word per word. And I don't know. I think it's pretty cool, and I might do more. And if it gets a good enough response, I'll just fucking make another list.
You just describing that, we have plenty of people in our audience that are probably going to nut in their pants to this song. We got some horror fucking fans.
So that's so
good,
aggressive.
perfect.
That's so aggressive, boys.
We're being aggressive tonight. I don't know why. I'm in a good mood. I don't fucking know. We got another Canadian on the show. He knows like about poutine and like Tim Hortons and shit. I'm like,
if you don't love poutine, fuck you.
Fuck
you. See, here's the thing. Like, I want some real poutine. So somebody did say in the comments that if we're gonna have all these Canadians at Dope Sick Picnic 6, that we should definitely have poutine.
I just need some rusted potatoes.
You can just find me there.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, there it is. Holly was able to pull it up. Look at that. The magician.
Yo, if we set up a poutine shack, all you motherfuckers better spend money on that shit.
You're gonna learn today.
Yeah.
I'm not spending shit. I'm eating all of it.
No, you're not. You're fucking working it. You're gonna be doling that shit out while we're up on stage doing our rappity rap shit. You're gonna be like, "Oh shit, I gotta go and announce the next person," and like have to take your apron off and shit. Like.
Yeah, it won't be an apron. Holly's over here like he'll be wearing a bib. He'll be eating it all.
Listen, we introduced the song like 20 minutes ago. Let's play the fucking song.
All right. Shudder exclusive.
Hell yeah.
We all float down here with a knife breed, and I might squeeze a bigger trigger that could make a demon wind feel like a light breeze. I'm the creep that goes bumping the nightclub dread, lurks around every corner you wind up. Dead and buried in a pet cemetery, heads rolling harder than the daughter in Hereditary. Heartless, I'll tear your ribs apart, kid, I'm the prince of darkness. And you look like you make a blissful carcass. I am for bargains, I am the sharpest, and I'm just getting started. I am the serpent in the rainbow, and the slithering behind the curtains in the grave. So, out of bounds, I'm out of place with traces of aliens from beyond and killer clowns from outer space. I hit the beat like I'm Sheen between scenes, making Courtney Cox scream in the backseat of Christine. I keep talking shit, just blame it on sobriety. Keep talking out your ass and you can blame it on society. Hey, can't listen to the street trash waste, but I guess even Peter Jackson had a bad taste. Heads blown, following Poltergeist into the dead zone. Let's go. I have your walls dripping with red tones, handstones, follow every punch into the teeth. Sleep with average weekends, savage weekends. When you in the company of wolves, run from me, I'll pull you back and have you running with the bull. I'm ravenous, hazardous, and a dick. So I've been busy strictly playing devil's advocate. I mastered it. So when evil brings you needful things, you need to bring it back to Lazarus. Back what's next, or next, who's next? You're next, I'm on your ass like Cortex up. And raw like Rex, the next up in the sector. Next to cross me gets possessed up. When I'm on the mic, it's stupid liquid lightning shooting up till it changes to freeze like an indecisive duty. You should keep my breath spun like my Maritime. If you don't listen to me, you're a terrible listener. Smoke until the air expires and my breath colder than Alberta's air in winter. I'm too rude, too few views on YouTube. Chase you down and waste you. Who's I'm the who's who of losers, who's you. I break it down and I'm taking it over for Zuzu. I'm the beast within. I'm the reason they scream and scream again. So scream, baby, scream for the flesh and the beans fed through death machine. Special recipes keep kicking rocks for I attack your block. You couldn't get a shot at me if you were Ridley Scott. Two bloodhounds like I'm Jimmy Pop. Yup, dead man walk. Are you really shocked? I crush you fakes like Willie Spot and then just look the other way like a city cop. Wow. No Photoshop, put your face through the desktop and hit you with the power cord like indie rock. You're an example. Hurt and trample. Watch me get canceled like urine samples. Insane rabbit, satanic, fanatic, addict with brain damage, running at you in a straight jacket and sandals. Y'all kings, I'm the freak of the castle. Grab a couple candles to leave on the mantle. Bars grab you, but they ain't easy to handle. I'm a handful. I can't even be in a chapel. Hey, I'm becoming reclusive. Flow scary good like a Shudder exclusive. A bad news bears with a chance of savage. Made a rack online and enhanced my bandwidth. Hey, I'm becoming reclusive. Flow scary good like a Shutter exclusive. She and Medem, she can see him if she can get some, then some. I show up at the red rum. Hey, I'm becoming reclusive. Flow scary good like a Shutter exclusive. I hit the game like drugs to addicts. Full of loud thoughts like a public transit. Hey, I'm becoming reclusive. Flow scary good like a Shutter exclusive. Kinda rapping that dick back for that hit. Moving through these lines like I'm passing traffic.
One of Canada's own, Alberta boy in the fucking house, murdering fucking shit. Yeah, see, we're gonna bring him down with us. We're gonna figure out his schedule. We have enough time in advance that I think we could probably make that work, even if he had to share a room with old fucking Noise for a night or two. I'm sure we could make that work or whatever.
I'll sleep in a bathtub. I don't care.
Right? You're going to be in a bathtub with like a shotgun, and I'm going to be on like 10 hits of acid, and you're going to be like, you stay out there! You fucking stay out there! Nah, man. Dude, your music's so fucking dope, man. Lyrically, who inspires you? Who have you studied?
Like I mentioned him earlier, like Brother Lynch Hung, G Moski. I really like Jaron Benton.
Hell yeah.
Man, who else? I'm a big Wu-Tang fan. I've been watching like American Saga lately. It's been hella inspiring to me.
I watched that
like
on
stuff
Fritz.
Like old school stuff like Gravediggers and Flatliners and stuff like that. Like Outkast is dope to me.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, yeah, hell yeah. Fucking man, no, I love all that shit, man. That Wu-Tang there, that show was dope as fuck, man. I really enjoyed watching.
Super inspiring.
One. Yeah.
It just makes me want to write. Like every episode, I gotta pause it and just write a little bit before I get into the next one. Just because I'm like, I just thought of like 6 lines.
I was in Detroit at Fritz's place watching that while he was like working with fucking Twisted and shit, and then he get home and then we start fucking recording on some shit. There's actually the last single that I just dropped in it. There's like there's some Wu-Tang references in the hook actually. Wake Up I just dropped not too long ago, but that's dope, man. Wu-Tang comes up a lot, but I think it's because like our generation loved that fucking sense of like it being like a fucking like a posse, it being like a group of like motherfuckers that were like all in together, like a brotherhood and shit. Like, because like all the fucking kung fu shit too for me. I don't know about like most motherfuckers who fuck with horror shit, they usually fuck with kung fu flicks too, right? I
don't movie nerds in general.
Yeah, man, and I feel like that plays off of how those guys were too, because they were just sitting there watching those fucking kung fu flicks, getting excited and talking about like the dynamics of the movies and shit, and then they impacted the albums. And you could argue that you're doing the same thing with your fucking with your horrorcore, you know, like that's dope as fuck to me. It's just all art, man, all art encompassed. One question we always like to ask motherfuckers is who do you see in the underground? And you being from Canada too, this is like a much wider question for us, hopefully not to get like the same responses we get from other cats. But so who should we take notice of in the underground scene in Canada, maybe in Alberta, and like who do you think needs some more recognition that maybe we can get on the show later?
I mean, there's obviously like Mercury, Snack the Ripper, those guys. Doom Squad from here in Edmonton.
Yeah.
Junk is like one of my favorite rappers of all time. I watched that guy freestyle through a whole set, and it was better than most people's fucking practiced ones.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope. We'll have to write that one down for sure.
Young Stitch is fire too. He just did an album with Junk a while ago. It's called Lions Eat Goats. Dope.
Hell yeah. We'll have to put that shit on the watch list for sure. Anybody else you can think of come to mind?
Like J-Reds. I fuck with a lot of DJs around here, like Paradox Life. Who else? Like Kaitami is dope. She does like violin work over a DJ called Phonic Ops, and it like the music scene here in Alberta is so incredible. Long Walk Short Dock, to see that guy live is just, it's like a fucking outer body experience. It really, like, he gets you into it with his live performance. I've never seen a DJ jump around and get into the crowd. It's like watching a metal show, but electronic.
That sounds dope as fuck. Yeah. For all the Americans watching, we do have a pretty good like music scene up here. And actually we like for all the Canadian cats who are trying to come up in the underground, there's a lot of like resources within the art scene that you can like reach out to within like your city and shit like that, like arts councils. There's one usually like provincial level, there's one usually at like a federal level, and there's usually one that's at like just your local municipality level, and they all can give you grants to help you with this music shit. So that's worth mentioning, I think. It's like it's hard to be on the come up in this scene, but if you just go out and look out your door and find like all these different resources and all these things that are going on and network, like you were saying, it's so fucking important, man.
You just got to go out to shows. Like, I try to make every show I can, within my schedule, but like just even going out and making yourself seen. And then let's say you drop an album or you do a show later on, and all these people are already used to seeing you around. So like you're already a familiar face. So it's an easy transition for you to get into like the big time, or like, at least for your city.
Yeah. And I mean, it's really goes back to what you were saying before of just go out and do it. Go fucking do it. Go out to the shows, get to know people. And a lot of people in the scene too, like they'll just try and do the emails back and forth and shit, and they won't make a personal contact. It is worth so much more to actually befriend like these people that you're working with, and these people that you're like, who are your like, your compatriots, your fucking the people who are doing the same thing you are, and they're on the come up. There's this thing called alignment that happens, that you're going to meet these people, and it's important for you to fucking meet them and all these different connections and shit. But the more work you apply and the more power you put into doing this thing, the more alignment happens and the more successful you are. But you actually have to go out there and forge these relationships.
Yeah, that's basically how me and Noise linked up. I mean, I just met his ass one time and I was like, hey, you want to smoke? And he was like, yeah. And now I can't get rid of this fucking Canadian. He's bringing more of them.
I met him the same way. It was at that Twisted show at Starlight Room in Edmonton. And I just went up. I was like, man, your fucking set was dope, because it really impressed me. And we've just been keeping in contact ever since.
Look, man, look, he's already got a big enough ego. Do not tell him his shit's good.
Shit sucks.
Yo, okay, all right. Well, we're ending the show now. No. Nah, we're actually just hitting. Are we hitting the hour mark here? Yeah, we
are.
We're hitting the hour mark here. This is where we run the news. I don't think we got too much today. We got some news to run through today, Aaron?
Yeah, we got a couple. Most of it's all repeat stuff, but it's stuff that I like to keep drilling into people's heads, because there's so many dope ass shows that are happening throughout the year.
Yeah.
And Poltergeist, you're going to have to start sending me some Canadian shit, because we don't ever have like the local shows that are going on out there, but I'm sure we got people, at least we will now, that watch from out in Canada. So, I mean, we'll throw all that shit up there, promote any shows that you're going to be on too.
Yeah, hell yeah, we will.
Cool.
Yeah. Well, I always say this to be polite, but it's like, do you want to stick around for the news? But we're going to make you stick around for the news, all right?
Oh, shit. I mean, you still kind of said it. So, I mean, it was kind of like a Canadian I'm sorry.
Fuck out of here. Just play the goddamn news. Holly, get the news up for us. There we go. Thank you. Yo, the intergalactic stage this year's got Clockwork E, July 5th at 7:30 p.m. I do believe there's several fucking times you can watch Clockwork E at the Gathering this year, including on a fucking pirate ship at an after party. So
yeah, a bunch of the homies are going to be performing at a whole mess of different stages. So,
yeah,
like, if you miss them at one, you can catch them at another.
yeah, including our homie Son. Shout out to Son.
Oh yeah, he gonna be there too, tearing shit up.
What else we got going on, Holly? Oh, here you go, Aaron.
Yeah, so this is the Dope Sick Picnic, and I talk about it every week. And once we do this one, then we'll start planning for number 6. But number 5 is right now, July 15th. It's only $10 to get in. It's BYOB, 21 and up. But you can camp there. Or no, my bad, it's 18. 21 to drink with ID. But you can camp there for $10. You can't beat it. And the lineup is fucking insane.
Yeah. A whole mess of people that we've had on the show. I mean, there's fucking Keegan Graham, there's fucking the Michigan Misfits, there's Mumra, there's a whole, like, everybody that's been on the fucking show is on the list, and it's only $10. They're gonna have food there, hot dogs and chips as well, and there may or may not be a fucking cipher getting recorded in a mobile goddamn studio or some shit outside of it too. So I mean, if you're going to camp there, you may be privy to some dope ass shit afterwards too. So make it out to the show, folks.
Yeah, and Killer Society is going to be there. Like, dude, there's so many people. It's so worth the $10. Like, all of Gas Mask, Grim, Knowledge. It's going to be dope.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Next one.
Hey, Vision Fest is coming up. I mean, there's so many dope motherfuckers on that. Recognize Cody Madison, fucking Insane E, Bones Dub, and that's just like 4 out of like several. It's a 2-day long fucking event, and it's looking to be dope as fuck.
Yeah, and my bad, it's Cryptic Souls is going to be there this year. Killer Society will be there next year.
Okay. Well, Aaron's booking in the future now, so he may get confused. We'll let that slide.
I definitely do. I definitely do get confused because I got people hitting me up for next year.
Yo, Shaggy Two Dope's got a tour going on with DJ Clay. Go hit up any of these dates. They were booking for openings on the UGH Underground Hustling website if you wanted to try and get on there. I don't know if it's still open or not, but it's worth a mention. What's up? Oh, you got this one, Aaron.
Oh, the Dark Days of Summer. The Misfits will be on this. It's August 17th at the Sanctuary in Detroit. So y'all know that the Misfits always put on a killer fucking show. Them boys are going to be at Dope Sick too. So I mean, it any time that you can see them live, it's always a good show.
And if you want to check them out, maybe go to a WWE event, and you can always check out Bray Wyatt too.
So. All right, next one.
Hool Fest is coming up. It is approaching pretty fucking fast. I do believe that Fun Time has been added to the fucking lineup as well.
I saw that, dude. This is going to be a fucking amazing show. It's another one out in West Virginia. Y'all should make it out to this show. AXE is going to be there. The Hooligans always put on a killer fucking show. SON, Clockwork, Mad Max. Fucking Hellfire is going to be there. Nasty and Pope. Stray and Novels. Like, I mean, it's going to be a fucking amazing show.
Yeah, that's a barn burner for damn sure.
And y'all see the 2-6. You see the 2-6. I'm going to be there.
Yeah, hell yeah. We got anything else? Oh, yeah. Okay. Go ahead, Aaron.
This is the night of grotesque and burlesque with Insane E, Zitro. I mean, there's a whole mess of people. It's where is this one? Old Miami and Detroit on 9/1, yo. So if y'all are in the Detroit area, there's a lot of good shows happening up there. What else we got?
The 20-year anniversary Green Book fucking show is coming up. There's VIP packs available. They also have the repressing of the fucking Green Book coming out with the fucking like lost tidbits and some remixes fucking album as well that Fritz put his fucking his fucking hard time into. Yeah, I'm just rambling right now. Where am I?
All right, next one.
Hallow Bleed 4 is coming up Saturday, October 14th, 2023. You're going to want to make sure you make it out to that one in Kentucky. I heard it's going to be dope as fuck. Unity Fest also coming up. See all the faces in the letters? Those are all the people that you can see at it.
Yeah, we discussed this the last episode, and I was like, "Oh, I don't remember everybody that was on it." I know Buckshot and Insane E are on there, but I can't remember all the other people.
Straight Jacket's on there too, and for anybody who's wondering, he did hit me back, and we are rebooking him for a different date. There was just some kerfuffles that happened, but we will be having Straight Jacket on the show. He did hit me up like today, actually, so that'll be happening.
Clash of the Titans, yo. This one's out in Frederick, Maryland at Cafe 611. It is going to be an insane show. It's the album release party for Pandora's Box with the homies Grim and Knowledge. And it's going to be killer. Like, if y'all are in the area, definitely make sure you come out.
Hell yeah.
All right, what else we got? Oh, she got to scroll. Hold up.
Damn. We need like a waiting thing.
Why isn't it changing? Yeah, I already did that one. Yeah.
Being super professional today,
Yo,
folks.
and I'm the one that's high. Is that it?
That's the news. Oh wait. Oh yeah. Fun.
Wait.
Yeah. Yo, we got fun time at Trife High, July 28th, Friday. It's got Clockwork E on it as well as SON, and I mean, look at that fucking that picture in itself. I think.
Yeah, and there's also someone else that it says to be announced.
Oh, I wonder who the fuck that is. Clockwork E and Sun, and then you got Cody Masson. Oh, okay. We're moving on to the next thing. Yo, Luke the Goon put this cryptic ass message up the other week here. He said, just like LLE, Goon management grows larger and in unexpected ways. Another Goon is lurking. Announcement coming very soon. Now, let me tell you what I can tell you about this. Absolutely fucking nothing. So let's move on.
All right, next. Oh, the next one is a surprise.
Oh, damn. Okay.
She's got to share her screen. Hold on a second.
All right.
I feel like we need Buckshot's reaction for this. The wait. Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go.
Let's go. What is this? It's a surprise? I don't like surprises.
I can't see that. That's tiny. What is going on here?
Oh, we got a new video?
Barely. Oh, that's fucking dope.
Is that our sign?
That's my sign.
That's our sign, you son of a bitch.
That is my UndergroundAholics sign, you son of a bitch.
Look at that, folks. Yo, tell them about that. Aaron, let them know.
Hang on. She said she has a second one. Hold on 1 second. Please wait. Buffering.
Our guest left, Joe. We're taking too long.
I feel this.
Oh shit. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh shit. Look at that shit. That is so fucking dope. Yo, we gotta make
Shit. Yo, Holly said, yeah. Donald said it's because I always tell people do a flip. And so he did that to make it do a flip.
God damn it. I love that.
That's dope.
Yo, you know what we need? You know what we need of that though? Is we need to make fidget spinners that are like fidget spinner size of the same thing and sell them bitches to people.
Yeah, that sounds like it would be painful if you fuck up.
Shut the
Hey,
fuck up.
Donald, can you make that happen, dog?
We need some fidget spinners, yo. Okay. That's sick though. Yo, shout out to Mr. Brown, yo. That motherfucker be wanting to know if people sign some titties. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker be asking all sorts of questions and shit. We love him. We love him. Thank you for making that for us, brother.
Yeah, and actually that question did get asked. Have you ever signed titties?
Poltergeist, have you ever? Yeah.
Not yet.
There we go. Dope sick picnic, Donald. Bring your titties up. He'll sign them for you.
I'll sign a McDonald's wrapper. I don't care.
Signing people's foreheads and shit.
Sign my Happy Meal box.
Actually, Aaron wants me to do like a dope design so he can get it tattooed on his head. Let me marker just on there. Just let me fucking write on there and then go get it tattooed. Like property of noise.
Just right. Chili dogs.
Yeah.
Poutine.
First of all, I never said I was about to get his symbol tattooed on my head. No, I said I would get it tattooed.
No, I want it on the dome piece there. It's got on the goddamn dome piece. Anyway,
I got my sulfur sigil on one side for SOM, and I got my 2-6 for the hooligans.
Well, I want you to get Noise Town as a tramp stamp. That's what I want you to get.
Do it on your ass, but the O is your hole.
Oh! No, we'll put it in a video. We'll put it in the video.
All right, y'all. I'm logging off on that one. Bye.
Yeah. Canceled.
Yeah. Hey, well, let's bring it back in like this. Let's reintroduce people. We got Poltergeist on the show. We just went through the news. Let's bring them back in with another track. Let's remind them why the fuck they're here today. What we got coming up next, Aaron?
The next song is what? The Frightener.
What can you tell us about this, brother?
All right, so The Frightener is my most recent horror movie song. So this one is it's like a 1997 Peter Jackson movie starring Jeffrey Combs and Michael J. Fox. And this is one of the ones, like, I spent a lot of time as a kid. I grew up in Newfoundland, Canada. That's in Canada, right next to where the Titanic sank. And I spent a lot of time, like, just in the video store in my town, looking at the fucking VHS covers. And this was one of those lenticular ones where it, like, changes into a skull from a face.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It always intrigued me, but I was never old enough to rent it. So when I finally did, it was like a special moment for me. And so, yeah, this song, I didn't expect to get like a massive reaction to, but I kind of just did it for me. You got to do shit for yourself, too.
Hell yeah. I'm just off that, like the cover and having to wait that long to see it. That's dope, man. That's dope. I remember when they did that. Remember when you used to get those just in like the cereal box sometimes? You know what I mean? Like, I think like when Batman Forever came out or some shit like that.
And the old Pokemon cards, too. There was that Mew.
Yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. Well, let's kick it to the track and maybe we'll all get a little bit of fucking throwback history here.
A little nostalgia.
Josh, I hate to break this to you, but you're dead, you know? You can't smoke.
Well, you can light him up and blow the smoke in my face. I'm the worst kind of person. I've been cursed as Poltergeist despite the word frightener. And flirting with death because I couldn't wait to reunite with her. Trying to get my numbers up, so I've been two-timing her. Y'all can see there's more to tell. I can feel the scorch of hell. Stark weather can suck my dick, cause I got me a score of 12. Got me creeping through the halls, see me seeping through the walls. They don't even believe in me, let's play a game of true or false. True that I'm the villain and I'ma make a killing, but what do they say? That ain't no way to make a living. Don't be a victim, shit, what are you, chicken? If this ain't entertaining, then I'm rearranging the kitchen. I couldn't stop it if I wanted, I gotta finish what I started. I guess there were too many skeletons in my closet, I don't stop until the screaming starts. I call it bleeding art, you don't need to see this part. Sorry pops, I'ma need your heart. Should've exercised, call a fucking exorcist. Necromancer, perfectionist with an endless list of fresh additions. Rest in piss or dismemberment or end this shit.
Final farewell, you'll die as well. And you thought guys like me fried in hell. They said she was an accessory after the fact, but it was cold-blooded murder. Final farewell, you'll die as well. And you thought guys like me fried in hell. They said she was an accessory after the fact, but it was cold-blooded murder.
And roll the shadow of death, me head to the blood stain on your carpet. Who do you imagine will go next in the house of a madman like Bartlett Ho? No talking to the feds or get this shotgun to the head. Leave your ass like Miss Bradley all fucked up in the bed. And between that Frank and that Dammers, they gon' need an examiner. Cause one flew over the cuckoo's nest and one flew over the banister. And I'm watching them go to pieces. Am I a psycho or genius? It's just a case of spontaneous recurrent psychokinesis. Looking like it's a whodunit. Even though I'm published, I've risen above it. And this say the wicked will be punished. So before we get a whole lot of holy water to bore me, everybody gonna know my story. Got me a score of 40. Street to street, people flee from the entity. All my enemies gun down on their knees, but they don't even budge. Slay them just for fun, but they can hold a grudge. I say save it for the judge. You're comfortably numb like bed rest. Please remove your headdress. Looking in the mirror like, aren't you dead yet? I don't give a motherfuck. See you when your number's up. They saying no fear to reap, but well, I'm here to shut them up.
Final farewell, you'll die as well. And you thought guys like me fried in hell. They said she was an accessory after the fact, but it was cold-blooded murder. Final farewell, you'll die as well. And you thought guys like me fried in hell. They said she was an accessory after the fact, but it was cold-blooded murder. Final farewell, you'll die as well. And you thought guys like me fried in hell. They said she was an accessory after the fact, but it was cold-blooded murder. Final farewell, you'll die as well. And you thought guys like me fried in hell. They said she was an accessory after the fact, but it was cold-blooded murder.
Shout out to Squib for making like almost all of these beats.
Is there? Does he have a website or anything people can find links to?
Yeah, you can find him on Instagram at Squib Streams, SQUIBBSTREAMS. The dude is phenomenal. One thing that's cool about like the way we connected, I used to work at Blockbuster when I was like in high school. I worked there for 3 years. It was like one of my favorite jobs ever. This dude, this motherfucker, I'm so jealous. He works at the last Blockbuster in Bend, Oregon.
Wow, that's fucking nuts.
For real. So like, oh man, I'm so jealous. He's always posting in his stories about like videos and shit from the shop and just like him fucking hanging out watching movies and stuff at work, and it's so cool to me.
Yeah, that's dope. You always hear about like tales of the last Blockbuster or whatever, but
yeah. There's a documentary about it on Netflix. It's just called The Last Blockbuster. One thing that's cool is he I don't know if you guys are aware of the band Ice Nine Kills, but they're like a metalcore version of what I do. Like all their songs are about horror movies. And he met them at the last Blockbuster, like when they were on tour with, I think Black Veil Brides and don't know who the other band was, but it was a huge band. I don't want to say Metallica, but I know they've toured together, but they walked in and he brought up that he does music with me about like horror movies. And I guess their guitar player was like, yeah, Poltergeist OD. I've heard of it. Like,
yeah,
he said he loved my Leatherface song. And I was like, holy fuck, man. Like those guys are huge. Like that's a really big deal for me.
I've seen your reach though, because your reach isn't just like the Alberta fucking Canada area. Like you do have Americans that know of you, and it's simply because people find your shit and it's dope and they gravitate towards it. Yeah, man. Like I've heard your name from other, like when people are like, Canadian fucking horrorcore people, you pop up from Americans too sometimes. And
that's awesome to know, man. Like that actually feels really good. Thank you.
It's kind of why I want to bring you into the fold a bit more too, though, man, because
a lot of people want me down in Chicago. So like, if I can get anywhere near Chicago, like I have so many fucking people waiting to see me down there.
I got people in Chi-Town too. Chicago ninjas can party like Albertans. Like a lot of Americans they'll like cop out like early. Not Aaron, definitely not Aaron. Aaron will be out there all night. But there's a lot of Americans that'll like they can't stay up. Especially I was going to the gathering of the Juggalos and I met some Chi-Town ninjas and they'd be up for like we just stay up for 3 days straight, like no sleep. You know what I'm saying? And
my people,
yeah. Shout out to Chicago ninjas. But man, like honestly. What I think works for me, and like if we could figure it out with some people down here too, if you can come down and get like a few paid shows and just like get the original travel ticket, and then you do the like travel across in a vehicle thing with like some other Americans that are also going to be on the bill anyways, because it just foots the bill a bit more, makes it a bit more affordable and comfortable.
Plus, I mean, like just traveling and meeting new people is like that's all I want to do, man.
Dude, the underground down here is so like together right now. It's so dope. Like it's not everybody cutting each other's throats. I don't know. I'm gonna talk about it a bit because fuck it, this is the platform to do it. But from what I remember back home, I kind of skipped my local scene. I'm in McMurray up here, right? But like it's people who aren't. And no offense to anybody who's in the scene up here, if you reach out to me if you want to, but this is just how it was when I was trying to come up back in the day. Is it's a bunch of people trying to cut each other's throats for like no scene, anyways. You know what I mean? And it's like, why? If everybody would just build together, there would be something to create. Much like how you're.
I think it's like a lot of that has to do with the fact that there wasn't much of a scene, so like everybody thought that they could conquer it, right? But now it's getting way better. Like the scene is way more of a community now, and like everybody's all kind of working together. Like I want to do a cypher series just for like Alberta artists, like just whatever Edmonton or elsewhere artists in Alberta specifically want to hit a cypher. Just message me, Poltergeist OD on Facebook, Poltergeist_OD on Instagram, whatever.
I'm down, brother. I'm
hit
so
me up.
down.
Yeah. You not excluded. Like I would love to get you on a cypher, man. I have like 40-50 beats like ready to go. I could just send you one right now.
Yeah, you can do it right after the show if you want to. That's I'm down for sure. I'm actually in the studio in probably the next like 2 or 3 weeks here. My producer up here, / engineer up here though, is about to get married though, so he might be on hiatus for a little bit. So get it into me like now.
I'll send it to you today. You know what I'll do? I'll just like send you a Google Drive folder like full of beats. I'll send you like 20 beats and just pick whatever one you want.
Dude, don't do that because I'll write an album with you, man. That's how I
well, fuck. Here, let's do an EP, man. Let's like pick 5 beats. Let's do it.
Dude, yeah, absolutely. I would be down to do that for sure.
Look at that shit making history on UndergroundAholics.
I'm already like fucking 3, 4, 5 projects deep, but yeah, let's throw another one on.
Oh man, I got so much shit on the go to, man. I'm recording 3 different albums right now, on top of like singles, on top of like fucking. I just signed a movie deal. Like, yeah, I feel that.
So talking about the movie thing, is that's they've you explain that more. Sorry, my bad. I'm
so Steve Rudzinski, he hit me up and like I was introduced by a fan and a friend on Facebook, Matt Skinner. He hit me up and he was like, this guy makes all these movies that like I think you'd be into, and it's totally my kind of shit. This dude made a series called Carousel, where it's like a carousel unicorn that comes to life, and like through vengeance he just wants to like get back at people. But then he like has a son with a human that's like half unicorn, half human, and then they find out that they were created by Nazis to become the perfect weapon for them. It's so my kind of shit. And so like, but the first 2 movies are on Tubi streaming for free. You can check them out, or you should buy them on Blu-ray from stevebuster.com. Yeah, he hit me up and he's like, I'm making a third one, and I'd love for you to write a song for it. And so I just finished recording that today. Like I just got back from the studio like 10 minutes before I got online with you guys here.
That's
And
sick.
I don't know when it's coming out, but it's gonna be super fucking fun. And it's just so cool to have my name in the credits of a movie, because like that's my shit, right? Like that's my thing.
Yeah.
That's I've always dreamt about that. Like you remember like watching Jaws and like LL Cool J was rapping at the end, or like Scary Movie and it was Eminem and Royce. Like when
Yeah.
you would watch an old movie and like some fucking rapper would come in rapping about the movie, like that's what I want to do with my life. That's
That,
the ultimate goal. So like for it to happen so early in my career is just a fucking blessing. And thank you, Steve, so much for even just considering me.
make sure to keep us informed, and like when if a trailer drops, especially if the song's involved with the fucking trailer, make sure you let us know so that we can fucking put that on our news segment, because we definitely will keep everybody updated on that. We love all that shit too. We're not just trying to support underground music. We're trying to support all aspects of it, whether it be movies, like you're saying, like actual like film movies, or like scores for those movies, or whether it's like artisans, like how we got the sign getting made there, or fucking people who even are doing like the artwork, or fucking flyers, or fucking merchandising, right? Like we cover all aspects of it, and it's so dope to hear shit like that. Congratulations, by the way, man.
Thanks, man. Yo, thank you so much. I can't even explain it. Like I'm gonna get off this podcast and fucking listen to this song over and over, probably till I hate it. But like, oh man, it's just so cool. And if I can make like a lyric video in time using footage from the movies to like really key in like what I'm referencing, if I can do it in time, he'll put it on the Blu-ray and DVD bonus features. So like,
sick.
even to just like I'm gonna buy a box of them and just like give them to all my friends. Like, dude, watch the credits. There's my fucking name right there.
Well, when we're on the race to 3,000 subscribers, maybe you can send us a couple DVDs. We can put in that that bundle.
Hell yeah.
Man, that's
well,
dope.
I did just want to mention one thing real quick. Tim was in the chat, so real quick, fuck you, Tim.
Fuck you, Tim.
Do it, Poltergeist, do it. Do it. I know you're Canadian, but do it.
He's Canadian. I don't know if you Americans have grinded me down. Tim's just a guy we tell to fuck off every once in a while. He's a fan that comes in.
Yeah, he's like one of my best friends, so I always tell him fuck you every time he comes in.
See, you couldn't peer pressure Canadian. Hell yeah, man. So if people want to find your music, if they want to just find you, what's also the social medias and all that they need to go look up and subscribe to?
I'm on Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, fucking Google Play, like whatever you use to stream music. You can find me as Poltergeist OD, Poltergeist space OD, and on social media, Poltergeist OD on Facebook, Poltergeist _OD on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, stuff like that. I don't use TikTok very much. But I'm on Slasher. What Slasher is I really want to talk about this right now, is it's like a brand new social media, like just for horror fans. So like it's like Facebook for horror movie nerds. So if you're into any of that kind of shit, like horrorcore in general, like I promote my music there all the time. It's a great community of people, and it's no bullshit. It's uncensored. You can say fuck if you'd like and not, get your account taken away for 30 days. It's great. And you can follow me on there as Poltergeist _OD as well.
Hell, maybe we'll have to go set up a UndergroundAholics banner over on that platform, man. That might be not a bad idea. Fuck, that's dope.
It would be a great place to promote your shit.
Hell yeah. Man, yeah, you've actually given like a lot of really good fucking tidbits today, man. I just want to thank you for that. Well, I think we still got one song to get to, I do believe, but I just wanted to be like, thanks, man, for dropping all this knowledge and being such a great guest. It's always so nice when the guests talk so much that it just makes the job like easy,
Just chilling, man.
Yeah, hell yeah, right? That's what it is. I keep lighting up.
That's how we always treat it. We treat it as a conversation with the homies. And we do have one more song now. We'll say the songs that we've played tonight and probably a couple other ones will get added to our Spotify playlist for UndergroundAholics, so it'll get added into the rotation. Just remember, if you listen, then all the homies that have been on the show get paid. Even if it's pennies, it adds up eventually.
Absolutely. Go on to your local fucking electronics fucking store and go to all the electronic stores in your local mall. Fucking put on the playlist, put it on repeat, just put it on low so that they don't even fucking notice that it's on, and put it on every device and just let that shit play for us all day. And there we go. We got fucking money.
Put it on all your playlists.
Yeah, yeah.
Make a Halloween playlist and just make it just my fucking shit and play it for all your family and neighbors.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. That and you can do that. And he's got such a big catalog too that it won't even get fucking repetitive. So fucking go do that for damn sure.
Well, I mean, like my house is decorated for Halloween year round, so
yeah. So
I'm in my collection room right now. It's a bit of a mess. I'm going through some of my shit right now, just like documenting all my collectibles. But yeah, just fucking any horror movie you can imagine.
Can we get like the ride along for a second? You want to just like show us like some of the fucking shelving for a second?
Oh man. Well, I could kind of like show you like this.
Oh damn, man. That is a wall full of fucking movies right there.
Yeah, I got like all my VHSs and shit over here too. Like I said, it's a bit of a mess. I'm like going through it. I'm trying to document everything to get it all insured because like I have no idea what the fuck any of this shit is worth.
Right?
Yeah, I had to do the same thing with my masks. I had to increase the policy for our house because of the amount of masks that we own.
Yeah. Damn, man. Just fucking going into the poorhouse with you guys' collections there, and this damn.
Hey, look, my lights are on, my internet's on, and we do this show every week, so I'll be all right.
Yeah, I haven't even fired you in like a good solid like month or so, man. You're doing good, man.
I mean, you got to be on the show more than like once.
You're fucking fired. How dare you bring that up? You son of a bitch. You know I'm going through things.
Look, man. What the hell? What the hell is it?
Words, Aaron? Words, how do they work? I don't.
Nah, yo, I ended up with salmonella from undercooked chicken, and like I've been sick as fuck all day, and I'm still here, so I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, well, maybe you should cook better, you son of a bitch.
Hey, I didn't cook it. I didn't cook it. That was the issue. Yeah, Holly didn't cook it either. She's over here like, let them know that you bought it. She's like, don't let people think I cooked some undercooked shit.
Yeah, no, that was like the White Castle or something, wasn't it? What'd you get?
No, we went and got Peruvian chicken the other night, and it was not cooked all the way.
If you can't pronounce this shit, you probably shouldn't order it. You know what I'm saying?
I just pronounced it perfectly fine. What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah. Let's kick it to this song though, Aaron. What we got coming up?
Yeah, so we got the one. It's an unreleased track, so y'all are gonna hear it here first, and it's called "The King."
What can
you want to tell us about it?
Yeah, all right. This is going to be like a new one for like a lot of my followers. So people have been asking me like when I'm going to do a Stephen King song, and I'm trying to decide like which movie to do, you know, like there's so many good ones, but I was like, what if I fucking just did them all? So I wrote down, I mean, minus like a few that have come out since I wrote it, but like I wrote down every single Stephen King movie or TV series adaptation up until that point and fucking wrap them all. There's no hook. It's just straight Stephen King bars for like 4 minutes.
Oh, damn. I'm looking forward to this.
All right, I can't wait.
Yeah, let's fucking get this shit. Hell yeah, let's go. Hell yeah. The King.
I'm the boogeyman, I'm a killer clown. Walk a green mile in my clothes, you'll see I'm a red balloon in the road. I'm he who walks behind the rose. I fight typewriter. More suspension than a tight wire. Leave it up to me, you'll need to climb higher, cause I'm over your head, night flyer. Run that mouth like a Langolier. Been this way since like 15. Run game like a racketeer, just drives you mad, Christine. Started breaking glass, I started breaking battle. Plus it didn't help that my dark half was stark raving mad. I'm Cujo through a cat's eye. Creep show with a heavy tide. I'm a tall tale from the dark side. I'll never change, I'm Pennywise. And the reason being for the reasoning. Evil in the grand scheme of things. Caucus all like medieval kings. You'll get what you deserve, evil things. Got no time to relax. My overdrive set to max. Stop you dead in your tracks, coming at you like Jack Torrance with an X. And I got this dedication to devastation. Dragged to the deepest desolation. Disappeared to the abyss without an explanation. What's that? I detect desperation. Kid, you better get home before you end up in those headstones. Sometimes I feel like Chris, like I'm just walking in the dead zone.
Roll up with the Mary Jane, singing Bloody Mary's name, dripping like I'm Carrie, man. Bitch, welcome to Dairy, man.
Used to be the old stomping grounds. We don't fuck around, you better jot it down. I'll make it thin until your skin makes a popping sound. I'll be dropping bars like you be dropping pounds. Sometimes they come back a week after, so I take enough meds to treat cancer. Right man with the wrong tools, lawnmower man with a weed whacker. Stay killing in the routine manner. Last of my kind like Mr. Gray with a silver bullet. I took my shot like a screen capture, dream catcher. Just keep telling yourself that
this is all a dream.
Keep telling yourself that it's nothing to dwell in, it's selling itself. I'ma make it my ringtone, hell in a cell. Live long enough to leave a legacy that coincidentally might be in limbo. If I let myself get the best of me, y'all won't ever see in my secret window. I'm something of an ambitious man. I doubt that you give a damn. But my friend the Misery, she says she's my biggest fan. Real shocker, real sweet talker. Got myself in some deep water. Got you sick fucks mixed up like, please doctor, I'm a sleepwalker. Yo, word to all my predecessors. What defines a tremendous effort? Poltergeist, I've been dead forever. I guess sometimes dead is better. Girl, you look unwell. Here's the key to my room, number 1408 in the Overlook Hotel. Just stay there for the day, by the way, I hope you fare the same. Don't bother screaming for help, I'm afraid my hands are tied. Gerald's game, I drop in like an atomic bomber with a half-cut bottle of Johnny Walker. Coming up from the underground just to get some air, Tommy Knocker. I've been working the graveyard, been up all night to the dark hours. Had to take a stand up, Randall, had to flag him down from a dark tower. Out of my mind, got time to take. Stand by me, stay wide awake as I make it rain metal in a homicidal rage. And I watch him ride the bullets like a tidal wave. Yeah, it takes a lot if the patient's not in a state of shock from a fatal shot in a painful spot. You're not gonna make it like Salem's Lot, a vacation spot, cause it's not even the incentive to. Shit for real, or probably rent it too. Some of y'all already knew I party like it's 1922. Got death for all my enemies, redemption for the penitentiary. Black clouds forming next to me, it'll be the storm of the century. I'm up next, I'm the running man. I am death, son of Sam. Leave you nothing but a bag of bones under your dome and shut it then.
A goddamn wordsmith to be reckoned with. I mean, Poltergeist OD, not your normal individual, not your ordinary fucking man. Somebody who can take imagery, who can take, some sort of scripted thing that was turned into a film, and then he can take that visual and he can throw it into your brain and create another fucking film for your fucking mind's eye. Dude, you are a king, man, and don't ever fucking forget it, man. You fucking are murdering shit,
man.
sir. Dude, you're killing shit. And I mean, some of that stuff that we played tonight was even some of your fucking older stuff and still relevant and still dope and still top tier shit, man. Yeah. If you don't know, you should get familiar. Poltergeist OD. Go check out all his fucking music. Go like, share, comment on all his shit. he's been killing shit in his scene for a long time, and it's about time that we brought the shine to a wider audience. So please go fucking share all the fucking socials. Go share all the fucking content that you've liked tonight. Go leave contents on the lyric videos that exist. There's lots of that shit to go check out. Man, you're killing shit. Any final thoughts? Any more words? Anything we forget to share tonight?
Shit, man, we covered a lot. This was like honestly one of the best podcasts I've ever done. I've done like 150 podcasts now, and this I would say top fucking 3, man. Like I love talking to you guys. You guys are dope.
Thank you, man. We appreciate that.
If you're anywhere near Alberta in August, fucking check out Intersect Art and Music Festival, intr.sect Art and Music Festival. It's in High Prairie. It's fucking 4 stages. I think we did 3 last year, and they want to do another one now. I helped build the stages with Shivengri, like the art designer. Shout out to Levi Quartley. He's like the fucking mastermind behind the entire festival. It's going to be great. So yeah, if you're in the area, check it out.
What's the date of it again?
Oh man, I want to say August 21st, but like you can't quote me on that, and I'm using my phone, so I can't like go check.
Well, we'll have the flyer available.
I'll send you guys a poster. Yeah.
We'll have the flyer available on the next episode, and whenever it is, I'm going to try and make it down in August if I can. Just to check it out, just to come chill. That would be dope. Maybe we can cover it a bit, and then we can use a bit of the video next time we have you on. Definitely going to have you on again, brother, because we want to fucking get updated. I mean, dude, it's been a wicked fucking episode. It's almost sucking that we're coming to the end of it, but I mean, man, like we've gone through so much tonight. There's been like knowledge from people coming up in the underground. There's been just like full-hearted, like just laughter, and it's just been just like such an easy conversation. We're definitely going to bring you back on and get an update in, a couple months or whatever the fuck, when you got a little bit more on your plate.
Yeah, and one of the things that we do tell the artists that we really click well with on here is that we plan on doing a New Year's Eve show where we are hoping to do like a 4-hour show. Yeah. Where we'll have a bunch of different artists. They'll come on for like 30 minutes, tell us how your year's gone, what happened since we've had you on the show, any releases, stuff like that. And we'd love to have you back on for that.
I also think it might kind of just turn into like a drunken stone fucking shit show by the end of it. But
yeah. There's a very good chance that the host may be incoherent by the end of the night.
Yeah,
we don't know what's going to happen.
We might have to call in some of the fucking sub hosts to like tag in for us for like a nap at some point or something.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That sounds awesome.
We'll shoot you the link for sure. Before we get out of here, I just quickly, Aaron, do you got anything that you want to talk about?
No, not really. I think we covered everything.
Cool. Well, if I can just have the floor for a moment. We usually talk about some mental health shit, but I had an incident happen to me within the last little while where I came into like the foyer of this fucking apartment building, and this kid was like seizuring, and his mom was like she could barely talk on the phone to the fucking ambulance people, and I just put my bag down. And I grabbed the phone and told him the information and told him to get the ambulance there. And the kid, I don't want to put too much of people's business out there, but the kid got like sick and was seizuring, and I ended up throwing him into like the recovery position on his side. And I just wanted to come from this mental health shit from a different angle this week and just be like, if you can be that guardian angel or that hero for somebody, even if they're a complete fucking stranger, that's dope as fuck too. That's another way that we've not usually every week we say if you're not feeling good, reach out to us, and that's still applicable. But this week I just if you can be that guardian angel, if you can fucking help somebody and you can be that person that helps somebody like have legs when they have none under them, that's dope too. So we're gonna put that out there this week. And And still, everybody who's not doing good mental health wise, we're always your family. You can reach out to us too. Great, but there's not enough people out there being fucking selfless. There's a lot of people that would walk past a situation like that. So I just wanted to bring that up. Anyways, we got a week coming up ahead of us, Aaron. What do we got coming up ahead of us?
Well, Friday we have album release.
Oh, dope.
So we're doing Freak's Decade album. We're going to be releasing that a day early, listening to all the tracks. It's going to be a dope-ass episode. Y'all make sure that you come through.
Dope. And what do we got coming up on that Sunday then? Don't we got something booked for that Sunday too?
Yeah, we're rescheduling. The artist that was on for Sunday, Gavin Gunn, had some stuff come up personally, and we have to reschedule that episode. But I'm going to get another artist on that slot real quick, so it won't be a problem.
Hey, you're killing shit, buddy. You're killing shit. All right, man. Well, besides that, any final shout outs, anything else you guys want to talk about tonight?
Nah, I think that's it for me.
I hit all mine.
Hell yeah. All right, folks. Well, listen up. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, leave comments. Leave a comment about how our lovely fucking producer always does a great job. And we fucking love you. Check out fucking content that you're not familiar with. Look up my fucking homie. Look up some Canadian content. We're going to put it in rotation on all of the playlists. Motherfuckers, if you haven't tuned in, if you're not aware of how big this underground is, become aware, because motherfuckers, we're going to make you aware. We're going to beam into your brains like fucking radio waves from your microwaves, all right? Anyways.
And his music's already been added to our playlist.
Yeah, there you go. So just go play the goddamn playlist.
Dude,
yeah, Holly,
I told you.
I told you, Holly is a magician when everything but the king. If y'all want to hear the king, you got to watch this episode again.
Yep. But it'll be out soon as well, and there'll be even more music coming out
soon. I mean, I got a lot of stuff I want to drop first. I'm kind of hanging on to that one because I feel like it's so good where I could probably, get a pretty big push, if I gather the troops and what if we all tag Stephen King and what if he fucking heard that song? That would be incredible, right? So I'm kind of just hanging on to that for a while until I don't have many projects I want to push so near it.
Hell yeah.
So if you want to hear it, listen here.
Yeah. Play it over and over again, but everybody go fucking hashtag Stephen King and some fucking shit and make him aware that he needs to get Poltergeist involved in his next scoring for whatever fucking project or whatever.
That'd be dope.
Right? Like crazier things have happened. Hell yeah. Well, everybody out there in internet land, stay safe. Moose motherfuckers. Shut up from UndergroundAholics. Shut up from Noisetown. Take care, y'all. Holly, take us the fuck out this bitch.
You didn't even do it, man. On that note, my name's Aaron, and I'm an undergroundaholic.
That's right. And I'm Noise, and I'm an undergroundaholic. I'm also a stoner, apparently.
And I'm Poltergeist OD, and I'm an undergroundaholic.
Hell yeah. And we're out this bitch. Woo!